say yo. Welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling. The topic today is wasted talent. This is a new series I'm doing where I talk about wasted talent. This could refer to either wrestling, battle rap, or basketball where I feel like somebody didn't reach their potential. The character we talk about today is Keith Lee. Limitless, Bearcat, whatever you want to call him. Keith Lee has not reached his potential. I'm going to keep it honest. He's not reached his potential. Keith Lee is 38 years old. He's already worked for Ring of Honor. He already worked for WWE. He already worked for NXT. And he's in AEW currently. It's not worked out for him. I'm not going to lie. He's not been a world champion in none of these promotions besides NXT. He's only been a world champion in NXT, and he probably has one of the shortest NXT world title reigns, honestly. It's not worked out. I honestly don't know why it hasn't worked out, but it's not worked out with Keith Lee. So, he gets signed to NXT in 2016, 2017, 2018. Comes in, everybody love him. He's coming right off PWG, going crazy. Everybody's going crazy for him, right? Coming to NXT. He is the one that dethrones Adam Cole. Adam Cole had one of the best NXT title reigns. Best NXT title reigns. Keith Lee beats him. At that time, Keith Lee was the North American champion. So Keith Lee became the first person in NXT to have two belts. The first person in NXT to have two belts. Now, this happened in the pandemic time where there was no fans. So it's it wasn't really a big moment as it should have been. Now, he relinquishes the NXT North American title. He loses the NXT World title to Karrion Kross. Then he gets called up to the main roster. His main roster debut, a lot of people think was a failure because they changed his music and they put him in a skirt. Respectfully, he was wearing a skirt. I feel like people was harping on that instead of being glad he was on the main roster. And then again, that was in the Thunderdome era. It was no crowd. So we just had the opinion of guys on the internet. That's all people had. We couldn't say, yeah, but look at the audience. Respectfully. So, his thing on the main roster did not work out. I ain't gonna lie, it did not work out. Keith Lee and Vince McMahon kept clashing. Vince McMahon did not like the way Keith Lee cut promos. He wanted him to sound way more vicious. He wanted Keith Lee to be a heel. He didn't like Keith Lee's shape or whatever. So, it did not work on the main roster. Keith Lee gets fired from the main roster, signs with AEW about February 2022? About a year ago. Signs with AEW, again, has a great debut. Limitless song, has a nice debut. Everybody's loving him. It has not worked in the AEW. I'm not gonna lie. He starts teaming with Swerve. Nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for the tag team with, what was it? Blast Limitless Swerve? Some stupid shit like that. Nobody asked for them as a tag team. Nobody was asking for that. It's honestly because AEW didn't know what to do with either one of them. They end up winning the tag titles from the Young Bucks. So we never get Young Bucks FTR 3. They win the tag team titles. Then they end up dropping the tag team titles to... Who they dropped it to? The Acclaim, right? Everybody starts loving the Acclaim. Everybody thinks that Keith Lee and Swerve is going to turn heel. That's what they should have did. If Keith Lee and Swerve would have turned heel, that would have been good, but that did not happen. They ended up breaking up. We never got a Keith Lee versus Swerve one-on-one match. Swerve ended up building this mogul affiliates group with Parker Boudreaux. Keith Lee goes on a wild hiatus for some reason. I don't know if it's health related or what. A wild hiatus for mad long. Comes back looking like a wild old man. He looks like he's 50 years old now. Bruh, it's not working out. It's not working out. Besides NXT, Keith Lee has never been a world champion. And it's kind of too late to make him the face of your company. Honestly. It's too late for AEW to make him the face of AEW. You got guys like MJF, Sammy Guevara, Jungle Boy, Darby, Takeshita, Kenny Omega even. It's you got way more people that's kind of better than Keith Lee. I feel like Keith Lee's time was short and it passed. He had a little bit of time to make a splash in NXT and in WWE, and he didn't. And now it's oh yeah, you're not that no more, bro. Nobody's going to see him as the face of a company. Respectfully, nobody's going to see him as that. He had that great Survivor Series. He had a nice moment with Brock in the Royal Rumble. It's like, but his time has passed, bro. His time has passed. You got to strike while the iron's hot. It's not just WWE that failed Keith Lee. AEW also failed Keith Lee. And I don't know if it's what's his health is, so I don't want to say it. But you can say Keith Lee kind of failed Keith Lee because I feel like he didn't take it as serious as he should have. Keith Lee should have been a way bigger star. A way bigger star than he is right now. And he's not. He's not, bro. Whose fault is that? You gotta blame AEW, you gotta blame WWE, and then you gotta blame Keith Lee for that. In my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.